What's good? It's your boy, Trouble T. Roy. Hit Don't Get Hit Boxing Talk. Back with another one. And it goes. So I just watched an interesting documentary that I actually found through BDA's live this morning. I guess it's been out for a few days now. It said 5 days ago it was uploaded. The title is Secrets Under Secrets. The Haney Deception is a full documentary, which the uploader goes by the Exodus Files. So it's pretty interesting. I could say this for sure. If you're a Haney fan, you probably won't like it. If you're a Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, Jojo Diaz, Kambosos fan, you'll probably love it. It basically breaks down the situation with Devin Haney coming in, making weight at 135, 140, but blowing up to 160, 165, whatever he does, and taking it. The look is basically him taking advantage of the size of his opponents, which normally are smaller than him. And it's just interesting. It breaks down his relationship, him and Bill Haney's relationship with Victor Conte. Like I said, it breaks down those fighters that I named, his last four opponents, how he was able to come in with the advantage. Oh, Regis Prograis as well. How he was able to come in with the advantage of being not only naturally bigger, but blowing up in weight. So it was pretty interesting. It kind of shows where boxing is, because as far as I understand what it said on this documentary is that when he fought Regis Prograis, he actually came in way overweight to a point where it was actually illegal. But for some reason, I guess that just kind of got overlooked or whatever. I don't know. Boxing is boxing. I don't know how he was able to get around that. But he was able to get around it. And I mean, you guys all remember after the Regis Prograis fight, all the rumors about him blowing up to, I think it was like 25 pounds or something crazy like that. Blowing up 25 pounds after weighing in at 140 or whatever. While Regis, on the other hand, I think he only rehydrated to about, 15 pounds heavier than what he was. And it's an interesting breakdown from this uploader where he breaks down how every time the last of four opponents that Devin Haney has fought during the weigh-ins, Haney, we can't really hear it, but you can see his mouth, what he's mouthing off to his opponents, and he's telling them that they're too small. So, which makes things even more interesting, because now it's like, okay, yeah, you're blowing up in weight. Of course, they're already naturally smaller opponents. Lomachenko is not that big of a guy. He's really a 130 pounder. Jojo Diaz, he just blows up in weight, but he's not a big guy. Regis, probably, I think Regis Prograis, I think he stayed at 140 for too long. I think he could have went up to 147, or he could go up to 147, but I'm not sure what good that would do him at this point, because he is up there in age now. But I mean, I would like to see him at 147, me personally. I think he was at 140 for too long, and everything just kind of started catching up with him over his last couple of performances, especially having to take time off, and then he also broke down how he was struggling to make 140. So, and that's a whole different story. But yeah, man, it's an interesting documentary. I think everybody should check it out, take a look at it. Breaks down a lot of things, like I said, with the previous opponents of Devin Haney. Also, it breaks down how this whole situation with Ryan Garcia, we all seen the difference in size. We see Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are about the same size. I think Ryan Garcia is about an inch taller, but as far as just size-wise, you can look at them both and you see they're both the same size, and it's almost one of those things where it's like, what's that saying? Pick on somebody your own size. And I guess we see what happened with that. Very interesting. It also breaks down, like I said, the situation Ryan Garcia is dealing with and how it could be some corruption behind that, possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to say it is. I won't say it isn't. As far as what they're saying, of course, they're saying that he popped dirty for some PEDs. It was 2 different times, but one of them, I guess, got dismissed. But the Osterin still was found in both his A and B samples. So we don't really know for sure. I mean, as far as what they're saying, yes, he popped dirty. But, I mean, with this whole, this documentary kind of makes you look at things in a different way when it comes to Devin Haney and the people that are supporting him, the people that are behind him when it comes to boxing. But yeah, it's very interesting. Like I said, the whole conspiracy with Ryan, and he believes that that he was set up. And also they break down something where I guess Devin Haney's half brother or his brother basically mentions that he prayed that, because they're Muslim and everything, they practice that religion, and I guess he was praying and said that he hopes that Ryan Garcia pops dirty for a peg, and then within days later Ryan Garcia pops dirty for a peg. It's real interesting. Y'all gotta check it out. It's about 40 minutes or so it's not a long watch. It actually goes through pretty quick, but it's something I think if you're a boxing fan that you should check out, just to kind of see a different side of everything, because we were mainly focused on Ryan Garcia popping dirty, but only a few of us actually talked about the fact that Devin Haney has been bigger than most of his previous opponents, and he has taken advantage. I remember hearing the story about the Regis Prograis situation right after they fought, and they were saying, and Regis brought up a point. He was like, you know what, Devin Haney, he did it to us as far as his last few opponents, and now Ryan Garcia did it to Devin Haney with the size thing. So, with Ryan Garcia not making weight 3.2 pounds above weight, and I don't know what he weighed on the fight night, but I'm sure he looked pretty full in size, and basically, yeah, they're saying that Ryan Garcia did to Devin Haney what Devin Haney's been doing to his smaller opponents. So it's a very interesting watch. And like I said, if you're a boxing fan, I would say go ahead and check this out, because it'll give you another view of everything that's been going on for the last few weeks. And yeah, go ahead, check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, sharing all that good shit. It's your boy Trouble T Roy. Don't get hit boxing talk. Peace.